There we are. Okay, I'm back for the second time today. We are going to go through the next drawer up as we sort through the hoard. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. Okay. Um, just let me show you. It's a lot of little bits. I will very likely never regrow nimble fingers enough that I will be able to be a good jewelry maker or repairer. Those days are over. I accept that. So I will keep one or two jump rings, clasps, whatevers, but I'm not going to keep them all. I have a lot of little bits. I'm going to put all of that kind of stuff in the crafting pile. So it's really, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. This is a scarf clip. A very simple, nice, shiny little scarf clip, or any kind of clip. You could wear it. Maybe not on this sweater, but don't think there's no markings. It's a medium weight. It's not heavy, but it isn't tin. I actually want to keep one. And since this is the first one I've come across, I am going to keep it. I'm going to put it down in my keep pile. I just don't know. Okay. Wow. So this was a brooch, and it is far broken. It is broken. There are a lot of mostly green, but lots of clear, some blue. It's older. And it looks like it had something across the top, maybe? Not sure what that's all about, but anyway. Oh, you know what this is? This was a basket of flowers, and this was the handle, right? And these were the flowers, and these may have either held flowers or maybe you could wear it like a pendant, maybe. Anyway, it was fairly big. I'm going to put it in crafting. This is also a really pretty piece, very light, that I was going to use for something. You know, you could do something with these pieces. That's really pretty. It's fairly modern. Looked like it might have been a bracelet. Crafting. Uh, this is a brooch. It's a wreath. Red and green and white with red in the bow. Evergreen. There's no markings on it. It's just a pot metal. Boy. All right. So I have to try to be honest with myself, with my own self. Be honest. To thine own self be true. I don't wear brooches. I don't know that I've ever put a brooch on that it actually stays put where I want it, and I always feel like it's gonna catch something. I enjoy collecting shiny pieces of Christmas, and that's probably more what this is than anything. But I have a small little Christmas collection started over there, and there's a little bit of jewelry in it. And shouldn't I decide on Christmas things closer to Christmas? These are things maybe I could attach to presents. Okay. Will I remember that? Can you remind me when I'm wrapping gifts in November and pulling out my decorations and I come across the jewelry? I'm going to remember that this will be gifted. This will be on someone's present. It will just be something extra. Okay, I've decided that. I know I should just let it go. I'm going to give it away anyway, right? The thing is, I've done that so many times before. People might be getting tired of getting silly things that they don't know what to do with either, but shouldn't we all share our weirdness? You know what? I see more beach glass down in there. You know, we found 2 little bags of it yesterday or the day before. This beautiful little wreath is going in the Poshmark sale box. I'm not playing this game anymore with myself. Merry Christmas with a Christmas hat. You know, I have gotten through many Christmas seasons without wearing a brooch, and no one has ever said to me, "How come you don't wear a brooch?" It's not that important. It really isn't. I don't know why I overthink all of this. I don't know why I think I should have a brooch. I should have one for... Oh my. Okay, so this is gorgeous. I don't know that it was a brooch. There are 3 of these prong thingies, these holes. It may be something that you can tie on, put on, something. I don't see any marks at all. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. All right, that one makes me happy. Keeping a shamrock pin. How about that? That's cool. All right. This is just another piece. This is one of these things that I regret for most of my adult life. I had this piece of long trim. It was about maybe 2 inches wide, and it was all A.B. rhinestones. I don't know what the heck it was for. It's almost like it was on a tile grid, you know? And I used to keep that in the window, and it would make rainbows throughout the whole room. I always had that Pollyanna prism rainbow thing in my life, but when I look at these, I cannot see it on the screen. But you know what I mean. There is a certain sparkle to some of these. So this is broken. Was obviously a bracelet of some sort. There's still a chain on the end. this will go in crafting because there is something you can do with those. And seriously, for its sparkle value, you just let it hang, put it on the back of that pin and let it swing in the sunshine, make rainbows wherever you go. Holy moly, isn't that lovely? There is nothing on the back of this. It used to be a brooch, and the stones are all there. Every blue that there is in there. That is lovely. And it's just a clear no. It's a pretty big size. I do wish I could show you better. That one looks like it's bent a little. Yeah, I would say that one's bent in a little. Maybe they all look that way, but there's a navy, a bright, a milky, an AB. Yeah, crafting. I'd love to put it in the jewelry just because it's so pretty, but no, crafting. That one's getting a little big too. Oh yes, so this is a piece of an old chain. That's the bottom, and this is the chain. You'll recognize it from perhaps the 60s, maybe the 50s. It's a long piece. It's all etched. Each piece is etched. Looks like it could be gold plate. Not believing that it's heavy enough to be gold. Let's take a quick look anyway. Well, I don't know about gold plate. It's possible this is a highly polished brass. That's actually really nice. I do wish there was something on this. That looks brass, but there's no marking on it. I would say it's brass. And it's heavy enough, I think, to be brass. Can't really show you. Anyway, I think it would make a really nice bracelet if you could get a clasp on there. It reminds me of something I feel like it may have come from my mom's jewelry box, or I don't remember. It's going in craft. This is just that is a dirty little bracelet. I don't even know if I want to put it in craft. It looks like it needs some soap and water, honestly. And maybe I will go drop that in some soap and water and throw it on the heater for a minute and dry it. And then I will drop it in the sale. It's a really nice little bracelet. Actually, I do have a little bit that I want to put through my ultrasonic cleaner. I might just end up putting it in there. It's silver tone. Excuse me. Oh, and this is another shamrock. Well, now we're just getting a little silly here. But I'm feeling lucky. I have Irish blood, Irish relatives, and my great grandfather and his family came from Kilkenny in Ireland. So I'll celebrate St. Patrick. Small little piece of blue beach glass. I'm going to throw that in the crafting. And a couple of loose pieces of green. And I'll tell you, if you're not into the beach glass, you'll probably be a little disappointed when you get into your little bundle there, but there's nothing I can do about it. These things need to be taken care of. I don't know. I assume perhaps these are supposed to be shower curtain rings that I thought I would use for something. The rest of this is very likely going to be dumped into the garbage can. This is really just little chunky little things. This is a cramp knot that's still inside its wood. And they grow on the side of trees, and the native people used to say if you carry one of these in your pocket and use it like a worry stone, that they absorb all the cramps and the arthritis in your body. My husband has one in his pocket. Well, he used to. Carried it for about 20 years. And it's polished just like a marble. It's beautiful. This was something I had kept, and it's just the silliest thing, and now I can't throw it away because the older it gets, the weirder it is. But somewhere in Hartford, Connecticut, there was a market, and this was in 1967. And so this is the vendor's license that the person would wear while they were selling their wares at the market. And it's a nice old pin. I guess if anyone's... See, the thing for me is I love these old pins. They're well made. Some of them are collector's items. 67, boy, that was a good year. You can just imagine that market full of really groovy people. 138. I don't know, is that number significant to someone? I'm going to put it in crafting. And I am really hoping that someone gets a hold of this that really understands that it's a neat little piece of history. And we've come across a couple of these. This is another one I made. Beach glass, had it encased, did a little artwork all the way around it. It's open. They're really strange, and I'd love to be able to get it out. But I think I need to keep one. I've made maybe hundreds of them, but I'm going to keep this one. I've put the rest in crafting and in here. This one in here has a mermaid drawn on it. It's so pretty. Okay. This is another one. I mean, okay, this gotta be, I've never worn these before, I'm going to today. I might just go to the grocery store with all my little things on there. This is a little bag of disc backs for earrings. I should probably keep those, right? Little piece of something with little pearls, is it silver maybe? That's what I'm thinking. I'll test that. I don't know. These are stones, little milky stones. I don't think they came off of anything. There are 4 of them. They're cute. They're going in there. Another spoon, the lobster, Prince Edward Island. I should just take that downstairs and put it in one of the salt jars or something. I'm going to do that. This is a spoon that is a brooch, and I think it does say something. These were popular at some time. I just don't know, but I may put that with my miniatures. It's not even really miniature enough, is it? I could turn it into a shovel, I suppose. Yeah, something about this. I'm going to keep that. Okay, so I have all these, so many jewelry supply things, like these earrings that you glue things onto, just to clip on, and then these little studs that have the thing on the bottom that you just put something on. There are so many of those kinds of things. Lots of pins that have things hanging off them, but you just, so that that's got some old hot glue on it. Boy, the invention of the hot glue gun was really something, eh? Started getting some stuff churned out then. Yeah, so these are just little that you can sew things onto, or there are several of these things. Well, this is a really pretty brooch. It's in really nice shiny shape. Has a great stone, tiny stone beside it. Good working brooch. And it's not huge. It's actually very sweet. I wouldn't wear it. And I am going to put it in the sale bucket. I don't know what this is. It's a little blue Stafford Dutch windmill scene. Could it be silver? I don't think so. No. The button's cute, and I'm not sure what it was. It looks like a button cover, like it's just on there and it's, oops, closed. Geez, we're at 22 minutes already. I'm going to put that in the treasures. So, this is a little igloo, a snow igloo little brooch. Someone had made that. And yeah, we are running out of time here. This is obviously something I'm going to have to test. I would assume that it is gold plate. It does have a tag. It's quite heavy. And it is saying well, hang on a second here. American Showcase. I don't know this. Made in Korea. Well, I'll tell you, it really does feel to me like it would be a gold plate, because it's very lovely. Very shiny gold. I am going to test it, and boy, that is so pretty. Okay, you know what else is in here? The little pieces for my water fountain, my solar water fountain. These are the different patterns. Yeah. So This little drawer is just about done. There is an enamel little pendant on a wire. Don't exactly know. That's not on a wire. That's a little tiny earring. It is. That's a little gold earring. Little tiny gold earring. Wow. And this thing, goodness, I don't know. It's just a thing, right? I'm going to put it in the jewelry. But yeah, gold earring. Okay. 2 pieces of gold and a little piece of silver stuff. I'm going to have to let my husband have that. He would be mad if I threw those thingies out, whatever they're called. He would say, "You know I need those all the time." Cheapers, what does this say? Oh, I really think I might have to stop this. I thought I'd get through a tray per video, but with always, wish you always, Canada. God be with you always. Forget me nots. Oh, seriously, this little tiny Victorian looking pin with forget-me-nots in there, and they are a symbol of I will love you, remember you always. From Canada, on a little pin. I'll never wear it, but you can't have it because I need to keep it, and I'm sorry. So it's my, every video I get one that I get to say, it makes no logical sense, but I have to keep it. Yeah. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Okay, there's a little flower pin back. That's cute. And, oh, there's a little Calgary Bronco, bucking Bronco horse pin back. And a purple butterfly. Oh, I might have to keep the purple butterfly. Okay, I'm supposed to be done here. I am supposed to be done. And I am. So there's one more little piece of this. It's on like a darker gunmetal kind of thing. It's a nice piece, enough to make a small something out of. It goes in the craft. Okay, I'm done. I'll go through the rest of this off screen. That's why you get pins, because I do this to myself a lot. So yeah, anyway, I'll probably take those off my sweater. Found 2 pieces of gold that I want to investigate, and I'm going to wash that and put it in with the sale. All right. Keep coming back. Thanks for joining me. You know, these last winter days and waiting for spring to warm us up. It's nice to have something to do. It's nice to feel like I've got a purpose to get through this. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep purging it. And as I purge it, I will get rid of it. And it's going to feel nice. I've experienced it before when I was selling. It's going to feel nice to put this in the mail, get it off to someone else who's going to have so much fun going through it, and having it out of my life, knowing that I've really narrowed it down to some choices of, even if I don't wear these things, you know, I'll use them as decor. Okay, so we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye.